the technical part till unit number 3. We will now begin with unit number 4 that deals with work ethics and soft skills. So in unit number section 4, okay, or the broad unit 4, further we are having 3 subunits. The first one of them, that is unit number 4.1, that is effective communication and coordination at work. So first we will begin with the first topic under this unit 4.1. So that is 4.1.1, that is importance of work ethics and workplace etiquette. So workplace ethics. What are workplace ethics? Basically, they are a set of moral and legal guidelines that organizations follow. It's morally how we should act, how we should perform, what we should do, and legally what we shall do. So these guidelines influence the way customers and employees interact with an organization. So here both we are addressing the customer as well as the employees. The workplace ethics essentially guide how an organization serves its clients and treats its employees. Means an organization is dealing with both its employees as well as the clients. Okay, now example is there like a company seeks to fulfill the promises it makes. It may develop processes and set up a robust support system to address this policy and build customer client loyalty. Okay, so the customer or the client loyalty that is addressed here. To achieve this goal, the company may implement specific incentive programs for employees to encourage them to produce high quality work and ensure the organization fulfills the promises it makes to its clients or the customers. Means some type of services to be delivered to the client or to the customer, and to achieve that the company is giving some incentive to the employees. Okay, so the employees are encouraged to perform better, okay, and the high quality work, so better they are doing, so high quality work that is being done, and the company, the organization that delivers the service, the product to the customer which it has promised. So here both sides, it is dealing with the customer, satisfying the customer and the employees as well. So many organizations, often large organizations, set detailed ethical codes to guide their operations and organization and control how the organization processes impact the stakeholders. So these ethics usually help organizations maintain certain standards of responsibility. With the standards of responsibility. What are the responsibilities? Then accountability. Who is answerable for which task? Professionalism. Okay, then among others, as they navigate through different challenges and day-to-day circumstances. Professionalism is needed because in the informal manner, we won't be able to achieve the desired output. So by following these guidelines, organizations often experience several benefits that improve the lives of stakeholders, such as customers, then employees, leaders. So in using these guidelines, following these guidelines, the organization is benefiting all of its stakeholders. Now, examples of common workplace ethics. So first one, accountability. Then responsibility. So ethics, that counts. Accountability, who should be answerable for which task, like that we can say, or responsibility, what are the responsibilities of different persons, employees. Equality, yes, everyone should be treated equally. Transparency, so transparency should be there. Everything should be there in front. No hidden tactics. Need to build trust among the customers, trust of the employees as well. Then fulfilling promises. So what the company has promised to deliver, so that the organization should deliver. Loyalty. Okay, this is from the employee point of view as well. They should be loyal to the organization. Fairness, the task, the process, workplace. Everywhere there should be fairness. Then cooperation between different employees. We can say there should be cooperation, senior to junior. Then dedication in the employees. The dedication should also be there. They should be dedicated to their work, to the output which they have to deliver. Okay, next is discipline. Discipline, one of the most important criteria in the successful operation of an organization. The employees, they should be disciplined. Professionalism. Professionalism is needed. Yeah, because a informal or in professional manner, we won't be able to achieve much of our target. Then workplace ethics are essential for a successful organization with a satisfied and loyal team. So high ethical standards help in ensuring all stakeholders, including the customers, investors, employees, and other individuals involved in workplace operations, feel the organization is safeguarding their interest. It means a sense of security that should be there in the stakeholders. That builds trust. Okay, by creating and implementing ethical guidelines, the organization can keep the best interests of their employees in mind while maintaining a positive influence on those they impact through their processes. So both sides are addressed here in the company or the organization, the employees as well as the customers. So there should be a trust, a goodwill among both of them. Need to win the trust. Okay, that will in return give better services. Or in the final output, that will be improved product, improved service, high quality work, high quality output obtained. So as a result, employees maintain the organization's best interest by being ethical in their daily work, their work duties. Okay, like fairly treated employees of an organization who understand the organization's commitment to environmental sustainability are usually less likely to behave in a manner that causes harm to the environment. So employees, they are fairly treated. So the organization's commitment to the environment, okay, the sustainability in the environment are less likely to behave in a manner that causes a harm to the environment. Means what the company is building, employees will add on to that. They will not try to destroy what the company is doing. So thus they help maintaining a positive public image of the organization. So it means that workplace ethics help in maintaining reciprocal relationships that benefit organizations at large and the individuals associated with and influenced by the organizational policies. And next, benefits of workplace ethics. So there are various benefits of implementing workplace ethics. So what we are gaining from that? So benefits like employee satisfaction, then improved workplace culture, then legal compliance, improved public reputation, customer engagement and loyalty, then streamlined decision making processes. Okay, so the next topic comes for interpersonal communication. Communicate between different employees. Okay, so interpersonal, okay, between different person, how to communicate. So it involves sharing ideas, emotions with another person. It could be verbally as well as not non-verbally. So it is essential to interact effectively with others in both personal and professional life. Professionally, need to interact. Personally, also, we need to interact among different workers there in the workplace. So directly, this interaction, communication affect the collaboration, coordination, and hence the output which they're delivering or which the organization is giving. So interpersonal skills are known as people skills, which are used to communicate and interact with others and very effectively. So how to communicate, how to interact with others. So these are soft skills one uses to communicate with others and understand them. We communicate, we can present our ideas, okay, or our thinking in front of other, and also understand what the other person is saying. One uses these skills in daily life while interacting with people. So examples of interpersonal skills: active listening. This is an example. Listening to others, if and actively listening to others, not just someone is saying and another one that is not paying attention, just sitting there idle. Okay, so not that. It should be active listening. Then teamwork. A single person can't deliver can't achieve a big target. So a team is formed, and in a team, if one person is moving in one direction, another one is moving in another direction, there are conflicts. Then no output will be obtained. It will harm the environment, the organization. So teamwork, proper teamwork should be there. Responsibility should be there. Dependability should be there. Leadership, very important. The quality of leadership. Without a effective leader, the whole of the team, the group, that will not progress. Everyone will divert on its own way. Motivation. Okay, motivation that is like an engine which delivers the best output. Flexibility, patience, empathy, conflict resolution, negotiation. Okay, so different type of interpersonal skills. So numerous interpersonal skills involve communication. So communication like verbal, okay, persuasion, tone of voice, or non-verbal. Okay, like the listening, or the body language. Like if someone is saying and another one is just wandering here and there, the body language that is not favoring the discussion. Okay, so in that case, there is no communication. The importance of interpersonal skills. The interpersonal skills are essential for communicating and collaborating with groups and individuals in both personal and professional life. The groups and individuals. Okay, means individual level as well as on a group level, team level. So they can communicate. So people with strong interpersonal skills often are able to build good relationships and also tend to work well with others. So that is very much needed. Cooperation, teamwork. So that requires strong interpersonal skills. So most people often enjoy working with co-workers who have good interpersonal skills. So result will be the better output. Okay, quality of work that will increase. Satisfaction level will be high. Employee satisfaction that is also high. So among other benefits of good interpersonal skills is the ability to solve problems and make the best decisions. So that is the benefit of good interpersonal skill. So problems they're easy to solve and effective and good decisions they are being made. So one can use the ability to understand others and good interpersonal communication skills to find the best solution or make the best decisions in the interest of everyone involved. Okay, then strong interpersonal skills help individuals work well in teams and collaborate effectively because efficiently we are interacting, we are communicating. Then the team, okay, different individuals in the team, they will work well, better they will work. Usually people who possess good interpersonal skills also tend to be good leaders. They're also because the task is for interacting. Okay, skills should be there to motivate, to guide. Others, that is why leadership, that is the quality which the person is gaining. So owing to their ability to communicate well with others and motivate the people around them. So they are like a source of motivation. Then interpersonal communication is the key to working in a team environment and working collectively to achieve shared goals. Okay, then the types, interpersonal skills, the types there or the classification like the verbal communication. Here we are communicating, so we should speak clearly, appropriately, and confidently. Okay, so this is the verbal communication skill. So it is vital to select the appropriate vocabulary and tone for the target audience, which level of audience we are addressing. So the vocabulary that should be appropriate for that, tone that should be appropriate for that. High delegates we are addressing, but our tone is like that we are addressing very low class people. Then no use of such type of communication. They won't listen. Communication that is broken, trust is not there. They won't pay attention either. Okay, so example is one should speak formally and professionally in the work environment, while informal language is acceptable in intimate environment with close friends and family. So we should interchange. In the workplace, we are behaving like a informal manner, like we are addressing our family and friends. Then we won't be achieving any target officially. So also, one should avoid using complex or technical language while communicating with an audience that may not be familiar with it. Because using simple language in a courteous tone helps achieve better communication irrespective of the audience. Next is active listening. It is the ability to pay complete or undivided attention to someone when they speak and understand what they are saying. Listening carefully. Okay, paying attention. Attentively we are listening. It is important for effective communication because without understanding what the speaker is saying, it becomes difficult to carry forward a conversation. We are not actively listening, then conversation will not last long. Very soon it will be over. So one should ensure to use appropriate verbal and non-verbal responses. So eye contact, nodding, or smiling to show interest in what the speaker says. So active listening is also about paying attention to the speaker's body language and visual cues. So how the person's body language, speaker, how it is walking, how what is type of his body language, how he is addressing, the confidence is there, his position, how he's standing, how he's delivering the lecture. Okay, all of this. Okay, this is also part of active listening, means we are following the speaker. So asking and answering question is one of the best ways to demonstrate an interest in conversing with the other person. The active listening is critical for communicating effectively without ambiguity. So it helps one understand the information or instruction being shared. It may also encourage co-workers to share their ideas, which ultimately helps achieve collaboration. Next is body language. So what is included in body language? So posture, gesture, and verbal communication. All are part of body language. One should practice open body language to encourage positivity and trust while communicating. Open body language includes maintaining eye contact, nodding, smiling, and being comfortable. On the other hand, one should avoid closed body language like crossed arms, shifting eyes, and restless behavior. The next is empathy. So it is the ability to understand the emotions, ideas, and needs of other from their point of view. Okay, what they are saying, what is their idea from their side. So it is also known as emotional intelligence. Okay, then empathetic behavior are a good at being aware of others' emotions and compassionate when communicating with them. Being empathetic in the workplace can be good to boost the morale of employees. So emotional intelligence. That gives a boost to the performance of the employee or the junior. So it also gives the trust of the employee, respect from the other person. Okay, then conflict resolution. So one can use interpersonal communication skills to achieve, resolve disagreements and conflicts in the workplace. Conflicts or disagreement could be there, different people, different views. This could give rise to conflict. Not everyone will be agree, having the same opinion for something. So it involves the application of negotiation and persuasion skills to resolve arguments between conflicting parties. It is also important to evaluate and understand both sides of the argument by listening closely to everyone involved and finding an amicable solution acceptable to all. Disagreement, people are not agreeing, having conflicts, but still we should have the skill to negotiate and persuade the different people involved in the disagreement. Good conflict resolution skills can help one contribute to creating a collaborative and positive work environment. The positive work environment, everyone will be having a good feeling, even though they disagree. But the leader or the person with resolution conflict resolution skill, he can make them agree or negotiate between them. So with the ability to resolve conflicts, one can earn the trust and respect of co-workers. Okay, then teamwork. So employees who communicate and work well in a team often have better chances of achieving success and common goals, because everyone has to work in a team, so such as to support and bolster each other. Okay, it should not be like that everyone is having a different opinion and he's finding his own way. They should work together in a team. So being a team player can help one avoid conflicts and improve productivity. So one can do this by offering to help coworkers when required and asking for their feedback and ideas. So when team members give their opinions or advice, one should positively receive and react to the opinions or the advice. Everyone should be given equal weightage. So one should be optimistic and encouraging when working in groups. The next is improving interpersonal skills. How to improve it? So one can develop interpersonal skill by practicing good communication and setting goals for improvement. So some of the tips here, one should ask for feedback from co-workers, managers, family or friend to figure out what needs improvement concerning their interpersonal skills. Take a feedback, then try to make as such the changes or the required actions should be taken. So one can identify the areas of interpersonal communication to strengthen by watching others. Closely watch others, look at their behavior and try to identify the interpersonal communication. Then one can learn and improve interpersonal skills by observing co-workers, company leaders, and professionals who possess good interpersonal skills. This includes watching and listening to them to note how they communicate and the body language used by them. Means observe others. Okay, learn from the behavior of the leaders, okay, or persons having good interpersonal skills. Observe them and try to learn from that. It is vital to note their speed of speaking, tone of voice, and the way they engage with others. Then they should practice and apply such traits in their own interaction. Okay, next, one should learn to control their emotions. Okay, if stressed or upset, one should wait until being calm to have a conversation. So one is more likely to communicate effectively and confidently when not under stress. So stress relieving, that is also a big factor which affects the performance. So one can reflect on their personal and professional conversations to identify the scope of improvement and learn how to handle conversations better or communicate more clearly. It helps to consider whether one could have reacted differently in a particular situation or use specific words or positive body language more effectively. So next factor could be one should practice interpersonal skills by putting oneself in position where one can build relationship and use interpersonal skill. Okay, like one can join group that have organized meetings or social events. So there you can learn a lot. So these could be industry specific groups or groups with member who share an interest or hobby. So paying attention to family, friends, and co-workers and making efforts to interact with them helps, gives a big help. Means paying attention to family, friend, and co-workers. Try to interact with them. Okay, so if someone is having a good idea, okay, then we should compliment it. Someone's hard work we should compliment. Someone's achievement we should praise. Then trying to understand someone's interest and showing interest in knowing them can help build strong interpersonal skills. Okay, next is one should avoid distraction. This one is very common nowadays, like a mobile phone that is distracting. While interacting with someone, we should give full attention. Only then there will be a clear exchange of ideas. Okay, so one can attend appropriate courses on interpersonal skill or sign up for workshop at work to improve interpersonal skill. So online, many resources are available, so we can check that also. For personal mentoring, one can approach a trusted family member, friend, co-worker, or current or a former employee. A person one looks up with respect and admires is often a good choice to be selected as a mentor, okay, like a guide. Okay, so one can even hire a professional career or communication coach. He can guide us. The coach or the professional career counselor, he can guide. So interpersonal communication skill often help one boost their morale, be more productive in the workplace, complete team projects smoothly, and build positive and strong relationship with co-workers.